Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for another video. What we're going to do today is we're going to be looking at my three favorite best bets out of all of our baseball games we have coming up for Thursday, July 10th. There's 11 games in total today, but we're looking at my three personal favorite best bets, my favorite money line, my favorite spread, as well as my favorite over-under today. First things first, though, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. If you have any comments, by all means, drop them below. Do you agree with me? Disagree with me? What are your thoughts on these games? What are your favorite best bets today? Make sure to drop it down there. Every comment that you drop, I will make sure that I respond to every single comment that you leave. If you want to sign up for one of our member teams, make sure to check out the pinned comment down below. Click on that link. You can sign up there, and I would definitely appreciate it. We go over every single game every day this season. We break them all down. We do our predictions, our picks, our best bets, so make sure to like and subscribe if you want to follow along with us. We also cover the football seasons, college football, NFL. The football season just around the corner. Once that starts, we do predictions and best bets for all those games the entire season. Guys, we are almost at the All-Star break right now, almost at the weekend. This is the final weekend before the All-Star break, before the midway point. This season is flying by. There's 11 games in total today. If you want a more in-depth breakdown, make sure to check out my video that came out this morning. That's the predictions for all 11 of our games today. But like I said, this is just the three favorite best bets. Let's not waste any more time. The very first game that we're going to take a look at is going to be our favorite money line today. And the game that we're going to be looking at on MLB Network at 7:05 p.m., we have the 48-44 Seattle Mariners. This team was first place in the AL West after the month of April. Kind of fell off the month of May, dropped under 500 actually. Now they're chipping their way back. They're back over 500, 4 games over 500. They have a lot of momentum leading up to the All-Star break. Right now, second place in the AL West. They'll be playing the 51-41 New York Yankees. The Yankees, I don't know that it's their fault, but their pitching staff is completely decimated right now. 3 of 5 starting pitchers on the DL. They never even had their ace, Garrett Cole, this season. Puts a lot of pressure on Max Fried and company. They really have to pitch extremely well to win. They still have a top 10 overall offense, but they are extremely Aaron Judge-centric. Right now, 34 home runs, 360 average, 77 RBIs. He's putting up video game numbers, but someone else in this lineup has to step up at some point. Right now, the Yankees second place in the AL East. New York, 45% chance to win this game at home. Seattle, a 55% chance to win. The Mariners are 1.5 run favorites, 9.5 over-under. Seattle, minus 125. New York is plus 105. Right now, this Mariners offense, very balanced on offense. 4.5 runs a game, 247 average, 119 home runs, solid power, 81 steals, solid speed, giving up 3.77 runs per game. The Yankees, 5.1 runs per game. That's still a top 10 offense. You can't complain about that. 255 average, 140 home runs. That is a lot of home runs. A lot of those are obviously from Aaron Judge, but right now that is number 2 overall in baseball, only trailing the Dodgers. They have 63 steals and giving up 3.84 runs a game. Just 2 weeks ago, that was 3.4, so obviously they've been shelled the last couple weeks. Right now, looking at that pitching, Brian Wu going for the Mariners, one of their foundational pitchers. Whenever they need a great start, Wu steps up. Career 3.3 ERA. This season, 8-4 record. 2.77 ERA, 107.1 innings, 104 strikeouts. And Marcus Stroman going for the Yankees. Started out the season injured. Obviously, not the best start of his career, but it's a very small sample size. 101 record, a 7.45 ERA. He has just not had it so far. 19.1 innings, 12 strikeouts. He didn't have it in spring training either. I'm going to go with the Mariners. They're my money line pick. I have them outright winning this game. And at 5:05 p.m., the 53-39 New York Mets. The Mets now tied with the Phillies for first place in the NL East. The Mets probably, let's just call it like it is, they had the worst end to the month of June in Major League Baseball. They played awful. They lost 14 of 17 games in the month. They could not score runs. They lost 2 of their 5 starting pitchers. They got decimated. They lost practically all but one of their left-handed relievers, but some help is on the way. They are getting 2 starters back. They'll be facing the 40-50 Baltimore Orioles. They finally got that offense on track. Younger team, a lot of home run power here, a lot of potential, but pitching is still holding this team back. Right now, the Orioles a 42% chance to win this game. The Mets a 58% chance to win. And this is going to be our spread pick of the day. Right now, the Mets here. This is a doubleheader matchup. Whenever you have a doubleheader, crazy things happen. Basically, whatever happens the first game, the complete opposite is going to happen game 2. That's just the way doubleheaders work. If you score 10 runs game 1, you're going to score 2 runs game 2. It's the way it always works out. The big question here is, what happens with the relievers? Game one, are you conserving the relievers for game two? You need the pitchers to go deep in your game one so that you still have them for game two. If you use them all game one, you're going to be completely depleted by the time that we get to game two. You always have to keep that in mind. You always have to be aware of it. How do the managers manage this game? That could affect the outcome here. The Mets are currently 1.5 run favorites, 9.5 over under. So over under has been moving. Right now, New York, minus 135. Baltimore's plus 105. With the Mets being the favorites here, you have to look at this offense. Soto's swinging the hot bat right now. They need a Lindor, Soto, Alonso all on track at the same time. The bats are starting to heat up. The offense looked pretty bad to end June. Maybe they're getting some momentum right now. They also need 4 through 9 to step up. The Mets pitching, obviously, they just need to get some guys back, and they'll be set. Right now, they're averaging 4.4 runs a game, 245 average, 118 home runs, solid power. 69 steals, 3.54 runs a game, just showing you how much they got rocked last month. When they were at the end, the last week of last month, they were giving up 2.9 runs a game. That has ballooned all the way up to 3.54, just due to them getting shellacked in a 2 to 3 week period. Right now, Baltimore, 4.2 runs a game, 239 average. Young team, a lot of power, 107 home runs, 61 steals, 4.93 runs per game. That pitching staff has really been holding them back. The Orioles are going to have Charlie Morton on the mound. He's about 68 years old right now. Not the best start of his career. 5-7 record, 5.47 ERA, 77.1 innings, 84 strikeouts. He still has the strikeout stuff, but he's loading the bases here. 85 hits, 35 walks, putting too many guys on base here. The Mets, David Peterson, last season, second half of last year, led the major leagues in ERA. He's having a great start this season, too. 6-4 record, 3.18 ERA, 102 innings, 87 strikeouts. The Mets are going to look to get him deep in this game. Control that pitch count. Use him as long as possible, but don't wear him out to where he gives up some late inning runs. He's only given up 7 home runs in 16 starts. I'm going to go with the Mets covering the spread. I'm going to go with that minus 1.5. And our final game is going to be my favorite over-under of the day at 7:45 p.m. The 38-54 Washington Nationals, a younger team, interim coach, very good offense, very balanced offense, pitching, bullpen, not the best this season. They'll be facing the 49-44 St. Louis Cardinals. They're the opposite. Veteran, experienced ball club, Nootbaar, Donovan, Contreras, Arenado. A lot of weapons here. Veteran team that can win these very close games. Right now, St. Louis, third place in the Central. Washington, last place in the NL East. But you got to respect that Washington offense. The Nationals, 37.6% chance to win this game. St. Louis, a 62.4% chance. The Cardinals are 1.5 run favorites. 8.5 over under. The minus here, you have St. Louis minus 145, the Nationals plus 120. This Nationals offense, a very capable offense, 4.4 runs a game, 247 average, 87 home runs, 78 steals, 5.16 runs per game. That is bottom 6 in baseball, and it doesn't get any better once you get to the bullpen. Right now, St. Louis 4.5 runs a game, 251 average, 91 home runs, 47 steals, 4.08 runs per game. Looking at the pitching, because when it's the over-under, pitching definitely matters. Michael Soroka going for the Cardinals, 3-6 record of 5.4 ERA. He is much better than the way that he's been pitching this season. 63.1 innings, 70 strikeouts, and then you have Miles Mikolas right now on the mound for the Cardinals. 4-6 record of 5.26 ERA, 87.1 innings, 60 strikeouts. He's also putting a lot of guys on base here, 97 hits in 87 innings. No matter what, both of these pitchers have over 5 ERAs. That does not bode well. Yes, they could both pitch the game of their life. That is possible. But right now, looking at this, they are averaging 11 runs total here. The over-under is 8.5. When I'm looking at this game, give me the over. Guys, that's my 3 favorite personal best bets today for Thursday, July 10th. My favorite money line, my favorite spread, my favorite over-under. No matter what you do, make sure to get a bunch of different sources, combine them all together, see what makes the most sense for you, and make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. If you have any comments, by all means, drop them below. Do you agree? Disagree? What are your thoughts on these games? What are your favorite best bets? If you drop a comment, I will make sure to respond. And of course, as always, thank you guys for watching.